Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another Bob's Video Vault, because it's Tuesday and that's what we like to do, right? So I'm going to jump right into this because I've actually got two videos I'm going to make today. I've been putting off my best and worst of 2013 video. I know like everybody has already done them, but I was behind a little bit on a couple of movies that I didn't see that came out from last year, and I wanted to watch a couple extra things before I made my decision about the best and worst movies that I saw last year. So I'm going to run through the movies that I did pick up today. Actually, they didn't all come out. Were not all pickups from today, but I'm going to go through what I did grab. The ones I did get today, and again, there wasn't really anything great that came out today. Like Machete Kills came out today, and I do own the first Machete, and I really liked it. And I haven't watched Machete Kills yet, so I'm not sure if I'm going to buy it. And even still, I don't know if I'm going to buy it on Blu-ray for $25 or whatever, brand new. I think I'll just wait a little while on that one and pick it up either secondhand at some point or whatever the case may be. But I like to watch it first anyway, because I didn't hear good things, unfortunately, because I really liked the first one. But anyway, so I did go to Bull Moose, though, like normal, and the one new release that came out today, and it's not really a new release film, but it is a new release Blu-ray, and I picked up the new remastered version of the original Robocop, because this was pretty cheap, and I didn't own this at all, and I love the Robocop movies. I would assume they're doing the remaster and the re-release of this because the new Robocop reboot or remake or whatever you want to call it is coming out, I believe, soon. I don't know if it's this spring or in the summer, but it makes sense that they're going to be that they're starting to release these. They'll probably do all of them. I hope they'll do all of them over time and re-release them. There's some extra special features and stuff. But again, I didn't own this at all. This is the unrated cut of Robocop, which anybody who wants to watch Robocop should watch the R-rated or the unrated version anyway, and ignore the fact that they're even making a PG-13 remake. Doesn't make any sense. I picked up one VHS today just because the cover was kind of cool. It's called Tombs of the Blind Dead, and I have no idea what this is, but I liked that it had this fold-out cover, and it does show some. It shows some like really cheesy looking violence and stuff, maybe women being tortured, I don't know. But I just thought that it was really kind of neat that they had this, because I don't see a lot of VHS tapes that have that fold out with a little breakdown and everything on the inside, kind of like the Laserdiscs I showed in my last video. And I just thought that was kind of neat. This is an Anchor Bay release. Again, I don't know anything about this movie. Obviously, it's a horror movie, but it does seem kind of seems like something I might, oh, it's a special edition too. Oh boy. But anyway, yeah, Tombs of the Blind Dead. And I did pick up I picked up a second Blu-ray today, Swordfish, with Hugh Jackman, Halle Berry, John Travolta. I saw this when it came out in the theaters, and I enjoyed it. And I've never owned it, and it was a couple of bucks because again they do the like $2 or whatever $3 Blu-rays. Once they get too many of a movie sitting around, they just sell them Blu-rays and DVDs actually. And the only other Blu-ray that they had that I was kind of interested in was Ninja Assassin, but again, I've never seen that, and I've only heard mixed things, and I was like, well, if it was $1.97 maybe, and I know that doesn't sound like a big difference, but, for between $1 and $3 for a movie I'd never seen, that's why I didn't grab that one, but this was okay. And then I grabbed one HD DVD because I've decided I'm going to start finishing up those, because again, I'm like, I don't want to say halfway, but I'm probably about a quarter of the way through of owning all the HDD titles that are available, and so I'm starting to pick them up again slowly. So I picked up a copy of Blood Diamond today with DiCaprio. I thought of this movie the other day because I was looking up DiCaprio films where he had been nominated for an Academy Award, and apparently, and I don't even remember, but apparently he was nominated for this and he lost. I think this was the year that he lost to Jamie Foxx, if I'm not for Jamie Foxx for Ray. I can't remember. He lost the Best Actor award once to Jamie Foxx for Ray and once to what's his name for The Last King of Scotland there, and then of course he lost Best Supporting Actor to Tommy Lee Jones years ago, which I'm still pissed about, and DiCaprio is probably still pissed about, because there's no way that Tommy Lee Jones is a better actor than DiCaprio in anything ever. But regardless, I've never seen this, so I was looking at Academy Award nominated DiCaprio films, and this is one of, I think, a total of 3 DiCaprio movies I've never seen, period. The other is The Aviator, which is what he was nominated for Best Actor, and then there was an earlier one that I'd never seen. But I love DiCaprio. I think, to be honest, I think he's probably one of my all-time favorite actors. I think he's probably like, he's only a couple years older than me. I think he's probably the best working actor of my generation, for sure. And for the most part, everything that he does is really good. So I'm expecting this to be a good one as well. And then I picked up a couple movies over the last week or so here. This one I got for the low price of 65 cents at a Salvation Army, and it's a Tales of Horror Super Value DVD, and it has the ape man, the bat, and the reason I bought it, Wasp Woman. And to be honest, I've never seen any of these, but I've been really interested in Wasp Woman for years because the original poster art for this, the font that they use on it, which is not the font they use here. My favorite band, Cancer Slug, uses the font from Wasp Woman as their logo, and when I found about it, I was like, well, that's a movie. It's a horror movie. It's a classic horror movie. I was intrigued, and I've just never seen it for years and years and years. The movie is, I think it's 40 years old already, and it's supposed to be kind of, cheesy, I guess, as a lot of the old horror movies are, but I just never got around to watching it, and I almost bought it a couple of times, but it was always like on a disc by itself for $5. And I was like, it's probably something I could download for free, or it's something that I could, watch on like Turner Classic Movies or something, whatever, at some point. But for 65 cents and with a set of a couple of other movies, that also some Bela Lugosi's in The Ape Man, Boris Karloff in The Ape, Vincent Price is in The Bat, and apparently nobody's in Wasp Woman, but it's Roger Corman's Wasp Woman, so that's why that one's on here. But 65 cents, couldn't go wrong with that. And then I've got a couple of things I ordered. This DVD I ordered because I had to show my girlfriend. This movie, Skeletons in the Closet, is a movie that was filmed in my hometown, Conway, New Hampshire. And it's Treat Williams, Linda Hamilton, and Jonathan Jackson. It's a suspense thriller, and I hadn't seen it in years. The last time I remember watching it, I thought it was really bad. It's not as bad as I remember. I think the problem that I have with it is it was filmed in my hometown, so I recognize all these locations. I like look at it and I'm like, the continuity of things and start like, of the area don't make sense. And the first time I watched it, I was just like kind of picking it apart and being like, well, that's kind of shitty. And it was funny, but I didn't really think of it. But I'm sure that people who watch big Hollywood productions that are filmed in Los Angeles do the same thing all the time. And they're like, hey, wait a minute, you're completely on one side of the town and then on the other side of the town. And they do that in this movie too, and it's just funny. But the worst thing about this movie, to be honest, is that it looks really shitty because it was filmed in with HD, and it was the direct-to-DVD release, and it just looks like a soap opera because of the HD and stuff. To be honest, like on a watch, the acting isn't bad, the story is pretty good. It's a psychological thriller, and I don't want to talk about it, to be honest, because it's something that, if you ever run across it, or if it's I think it's actually available on Netflix to rent disc. You should give it a watch. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's not fantastic, and I just had to have it because it was filmed in my hometown. Apparently this is a previous rental copy. I gotta get these stickers off here because I hate that shit, but it's okay. Skeletons in the Closet. I met Linda Hamilton, too, when she came to... I was in high school when that movie was filmed, and she came to my my video production class, I think it was, and gave a little lecture on film and signed autographs and stuff. To this day, my brother is still under the assumption that that's not really Linda Hamilton in a movie. It's Linda Hamilton's twin sister, and it probably is, because Linda Hamilton was making big movies, and then all of a sudden she went to making shitty movies. She probably retired with all of James Cameron's money. But anyway, so the last things that I got, this came as a set. I ordered this months ago on Amazon, and it just shipped out, and I just got it in the other day, and that is Rewind This, and I got this in a package that had both a DVD and a VHS copy, and that is because this is a documentary on the rise and fall of VHS, basically. They talk to a lot of VHS collectors, horror VHS collectors, people like myself who are just... will just have anything, movies that they like, movies that appeal to them, and that sort of thing. So this is a really cool documentary, and I'm really glad that they did release it on VHS. I think that's kind of neat, and it's in like a a clamshell style case here. I bought it. It only came either DVD alone or DVD and VHS. I kind of probably would have only bought the VHS if they had it that way, just because. But the DVD was cool because there was some special features on here, including stuff like a little talk about Laserdiscs, which I also obviously collect, and just some other VHS related stuff and some movie related things. Betamax they talk about in here, and you know, there's a lot of cool, really cool stuff. And if you have the chance to check out this documentary, you definitely should. If you're a movie fan, if you're a VHS fan or a collector, you know, you should definitely check this out. There is another documentary also. And I can't think of the name of it right now, and it's just doing the, as far as I know right now, it's just still doing the, like a circuit tour of festivals and stuff around the country or around the world, and it's same idea, except I think it focuses more on VHS collectors, and I can't think of the name of it, but I'll put it right here once I look it up. There it is. And we'll put it there for you so you can check that one out too, because that one's supposed to be really good. I haven't seen it yet, but from what I understand, they're coming up in like March or April. It's going to be out on VHS and DVD, so you can check it out then. But anyway, guys, that's what I got for Tuesday. Actually, you know what? Real quick, I did grab these at Bull Moose today too. They're doing 97-cent DVDs that didn't have cases, so I picked up, what did I grab? Jeepers Creepers, Doomsday, and Austin Powers and Goldmember, just because they were $1 a piece. And I'm just gonna get. I have to order some empty cases anyway, because I do have some damaged cases or things like Skeletons in the Closet where the stickers might not come off, and I'll just print off the cases for those. I normally don't do that, but since you know, those are the original copies of the DVDs, I guess it really doesn't matter to me what the case looks like. I'll just print the actual real case, and it'll be the same thing. But those are just last-minute kind of grabs at the register, so to speak. So, but anyway, so that's what I got this week, guys, and hopefully, like I said, you know, I'm going to go right into right after this. I'm going to do my best and worst. That video will be a little bit longer because I'm kind of going to break that down a little bit and talk about some of the movies I saw from last year. But I just want to pump this one out as quick as I could here, so I will get this one on its upload while I start doing the next one. But anyway, so stay tuned for the next video I'm going to do if you want to see my favorites of last year. But otherwise, if not, I'll see you next Tuesday for the normal collection updates.